Hello, thanks for clicking on the video. You were always thinking ahead of your evidence. So you need to take radical responsibility for where you are right now in your life. Your life is reflecting to you what you've been holding in consciousness, in mind, in the theater of your mind. So what are you thinking feelingly about? You need to do an audit. Be mindful of what you're saying to yourself in the drama of it all. You know, whenever I see a reflection that is, you could say, less than desirable, I recognize that it is my doing, because it all begins from within. And so I thank it. I acknowledge it. I'm appreciative of what it's reflecting back to me, because it's showing me that I need to do some work on letting that go. And it's amazing how quickly that it could dissolve into something that's more pleasant, loving, you know? All it takes is awareness, true awareness, and flow. One thing that I've been struggling a lot, and I'm recognizing now throughout most of my life, is I'm in a rush. I'm moving from place to place. I'm thinking. I'm scattered. I'm not in flow. And when you're in flow, you're fully present. And being in that flow state, things come to you effortlessly. You know, the more that I am in search, the more that I am in pursuit, looking outwardly, I'm just pushing it away. I'm not allowing it to come to me. Be in flow, be still, and know that I am. Because you are always thinking ahead of your evidence. The all is mind. And once you take radical responsibility, the onus is on you, on no one else. And so, be mindful. Coming back to me always being in a rush and not being present, not only are you not able to enjoy your life, but you don't come from a place of love and gratitude for what is already there. I'm coming from a place of lack, that I don't have enough. But that isn't true, because I am and always will be enough. And so are you. We all are enough already, here, now, and now, and now. The external, we're putting conditions on it. I will be happy when. I will be loved when a partner comes into my life. I will fill in the blank when my debts are paid. When. When these conditions are met, I can therefore be at peace. I could be love, happiness, joy, bliss. Those conditions are really keeping you stagnant, stuck, unhappy, unfulfilled. But those conditions that you placed upon your experiences are illusory, because you already are. You are enough. You are everything. It is all within. And your life is just mirroring what is going on within. It's really powerful how the power of awareness could really shape your life experience. So just be aware of what you are thinking feelingly about. And if you know that after a time delay, you are getting the mirror reflecting back to you what's been going on in mind, you could work on that. And it does take effort. Be ye doers of the word and not just hearers of the word. You must do the work. But it becomes more automatic as I'm learning now and actually applying these principles into my life. And things are changing so quickly, so drastically. I am working on letting go or I'm already fulfilled now. I don't need conditions to be to my liking in this moment right now in order to feel love or happiness. It's all within. Right? You know what I mean? And that is just so much more empowering and powerful to know that, okay, it's fine. It's okay. This is just the now. And I'm always in the now. And the more that you are in the now from an awareness standpoint and in flow, the quicker and more effortless the things that you desire will come into your life. As God and the universe and source are rearranging things to bring you to the space and to the point where you are living that experience. And so just be still. Last night, again, I've been doing the imaginal acts, but I'll be honest, I have difficulty. I struggle with creating a vivid imaginal scene. But what I can invoke is a state of joy and happiness. And so I'm repeating, isn't it wonderful? And I'm breathing in and I'm replaying, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? And I'm working myself up energetically. I'm feeling like electric, for lack of a better term. I'm feeling like a chi, you would call it in Chinese medicine, but I'm really feeling that energy. And next thing I wake up in it's the morning and I'm giving thanks. I'm grateful that I'm alive, having this human experience. And again, my reflection has been night and day. And many of my interactions, not all, because there are still some self-concept issues that I'm working on dissolving and releasing, and the self-image piece, right? And that takes time because it's rooted in the subconscious mind, but it's a work in progress. But I trust that if I continue on this path, that I'll be in a much better space in divine timing. And the days go by quickly. I think the saying is the years are long, or no, the days are long, but the years are short. And that is true. I mean, we are in mid-April now, and it goes by really quickly. And so that's why you need to be aware. You need to be still, because this ride comes and goes. And if you're not in control in here, then you are just running on autopilot and you're, just following someone else's script, essentially, because you're lacking that awareness. And so, you're already enough. Release the need for the conditions to be met in order to make change, to take action, inspired action. And this, for me, is a form of inspired action. I'm noticing that, I'm really enjoying just going on about this stuff. It makes me feel good. And I'm getting positive feedback. And that is just so extremely rewarding. You know? I'm so grateful. I'm at peace. And I wish that you also would feel at peace and knowing and trusting that it is done. You know, God is all. God is the whole thing, the whole show, the whole script. You are connected with the divine, but He's the entire thing. And, you know, I don't know. But it's great. It's great. We're just here for a ride, and it's awesome. And so you're always thinking ahead of your evidence. I was mentioning in a previous video about signs follow, they do not precede. And another quote of similar, in my interpretation of similar meaning, would be birds before land. And I guess, you know, the universe and source will be bringing you, I guess, to your destination, to your wish, to your fulfilled wish, as long as you maintain in that state of the feeling that it is already done and trusting it. But seeing birds before land, Neville was talking about a story of when sailors would be at sea and on a ship, and, you know, they would see the birds before land, before your manifestation, before your desire comes into full view, in bloom for you. And so, birds before land. Hopefully you catch what I'm putting down. Hopefully I'm able to express myself right, but I trust that I am. And so, thank you for just tuning in. This is great. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. I love you. Peace.